Hello, welcome to another episode of WeView'd, a podcast by brothers and sisters doing
Doing what? Doing what?
talking about things.
Wow, Alex.
Yes. Hello, Kathleen.
Hello, Alex. How are you? You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I sound way too enthusiastic.
You sound louder than me. What's going on with these microphones? I can't see the white mark on it.
Can you not?
See it? Can you see if they're even?
Yeah. Well, one's a bit more.
Which one's
tilted.
which one's more tilted?
The one closest to me is a bit more tilted.
So that way.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks equal.
Okay. Cool. We're equal now.
How's that?
Well, that was your microphone I turned down. I was going to turn my one up. But I think we've got good levels anyway.
Yeah?
It looks like it's coming out very well on here.
Sexy.
Okay, so today is the 4th of November, 2024.
5th. Today's the 5th. Today's the 5th, Alex. Today's the 5th. This is the day when the US go to the polls. And because we are 8 hours ahead.
I was trying to time travel.
Because we're ahead, and it's what? 2 o'clock right now? Yeah, it's like, we're not going to see anything happen as of yet because, like, they've just woken up. It's like 6
You haven't described what you're talking about.
I've already said it. I said the US elections. I did. I said US goes to the polls. See, this proves that men don't listen
The
to
US
women.
goes to the polls. It's election day in America.
Men don't listen to women.
Women don't listen to men.
Yeah, exactly. So,
That's a good subject to talk about.
oh my God, that would actually... But I feel like we need an impartial person because we're just going to be saying our own thing,
Yeah, but at least we'd listen to each other. As opposed to the commonality of everyone else not listening. Kevin, what have you watched lately?
Oh, you want to start with me? Okay. Then I have watched... Okay, should we be honest? I've been on a rewatch thing again. So
Cool.
I've been rewatching stuff, but a lot of stuff has got, like, its next season.
Yeah.
So I've rewatched and then continued on to the new season.
So it's like a run up to the season.
Yeah. Because sometimes I forget, like, the filler
characters,
episodes.
the nuance, how it left.
Yeah, I'm what vibe we're on. So I rewatched What We Do in the Shadows, which is a TV show on FX in America. In the UK, it's on Disney. Yeah, and it's essentially a spin-off of the movie, Australian mockumentary about some vampires, some old school vampires, and as they live as roommates in a dilapidated house. Yeah, it was New Zealand actually, or maybe Aussie, New Zealand.
No,
New
it's
Zealand.
same place.
No, Alex. No words. So
you mixed up the places. I've got it right.
From Eratoa, these are the original place, and it's really good. This one's based in America, in New Jersey, and it's got quite a good cast, and they're just fucking hilarious. I really I'm gutted that this is the final season 6. It's so freaking good. Like I was hysteric laughing. I was hysteric laughing at one point, because the acting, the way in which they bounce off each other, how they get the story, and how they're still interacting with the camera crew, and it's almost like they had a friend, for instance, that they completely forgot about. Who's in like a super slumber in the basement. They're like, oh shit, we were meant to wake him up. And when the guy wakes up, they're like, yo, who's these cameras? Like, what are they doing here? And it's like, oh yeah, what are they doing here? Because like the vampires have completely forgotten that they signed a contract, and they're like, shit, like we're not meant to tell humans that we exist. So it's like fucking hilarious.
One of the things about those shows is I got really tired of the fly on the wall thing because it's inconsistent in America. Like, either there's a camera crew or there's not a camera crew. You can't set up a whole shot of things and like have multiple angles where there should have been a camera, but then see the opposite and you don't see the camera there.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, it is...
I get you, because I feel like Parks and Recs did something similar. They kept pretending like the cameras weren't there. And when you would pan over to another person's perspective, there should have been a camera there.
Yeah.
But they're not. So it felt very janky.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
I think Parks and Recs pushed it over the edge for me because there was Office twice and you had spin-off shows and other like fly on the wall stuff. And then like, I feel like this came 2 years too late. But then
because we were kind of over it. But what I do like about this
the original show was about the same time though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. But what I like about this show is the fact that in Parks and Recs and in The Office, the two biggest ones that did this, you never saw the camera crew until the very end. You know, the very, very end. And, you know, when they're taking off the mic, they're like, oh, thanks, Will. And you see like a body. In this, the cameramen get caught out all the fucking time. Because, like, for instance, in season 1, Guillermo, who's like the familiar, who wants to be a vampire so badly.
But they're not going to bring him in.
But, well, they keep promising. Yeah. Like, they keep promising. And Guillermo, like, he basically realizes that he's, like, kind of strong. And every time an enemy vampire wants to do something to his master, he just ends up killing them. He's like, oh, my God, I don't even know. And he finds out he's got Van Helsing blood.
Oh, shit.
And he's like, how can I... Oh, shit, I'm a vampire killer. And he's trying to find virgin vampires for his master. Yeah. And... those virgins are like, you know what, we're in this space. And he goes with them, which ends up being a different vampire family's like house. Coven. Yeah, coven. And he goes in and like he's saving his mates because he doesn't want them to be killed. And he's like killing off all these vampires. And then he jumps out a window, he's like, fuck you, he jumps out. Yeah, Guillermo's like a big guy as well. And he's just flipping and doing, I'm like, yes, Guillermo. And what kills it, these vampires are like, then they turn around, look at the cameras, and the camera guy's like, oh shit! And they're like, oh.
What are you doing?
Because they're there the whole time. And they lose cameramen. Yeah. They lose them. Because, for instance, one of their...
as in die? Or
yes, die. Like, one of them, the master, he comes from the old country.
Yeah, I remember I've seen that.
Yeah, and like, he wakes up, and he's like, And he just...
What was he?
He's just like... Let me just bite one of them.
Yeah,
it's
like,
wait. These guys are safe. Like, no.
No. These are good. Why do you play with your food?
Yeah. Why is your food talking? It's a really good show, and I highly recommend anyone who likes vampire stupidity and good acting. You know, like Matt Berry. We were talking about him earlier. This is him just...
So he's in the American one?
Yeah, he's in the American one. He's a British Victorian scientist, similar to like... Frankenstein, and you know, he thinks he's like a learned gentleman. He even says like, I'm an Englishman, I speak 14 languages, all of them are English. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
You know, I like him. You know, he actually does the voice in Celebrity Dancing.
Serious, the announcement voice. Next up,
hey, he does that.
Oh, just that.
And they use the same theme in Dance with the Stars, you see? So now his voice...
This guy...
I've been watching people watching IT Crowd.
Yeah. You're watching people watch it for the first time?
Yeah, America's watching it.
Mate, it's freaking hilarious.
And the thing is, I've only watched one episode of them doing it, and it's the season 2, episode 1, where they're in the theatre. I think that's one of my favourite episodes.
It is.
Because it starts off so dead and slow as well.
It's such a good episode.
And then like,
oh my God.
Yeah, it's like...
You know what? The best part, I'm sorry, is just finding Moss behind the bar. That for me always gets me right in the gut. It's like, yes, man.
As someone that's worked in theatres, I get the jokes more as well. Like, and like...
I'm disabled.
When he pulls the cord for the emergency thing, and then like,
you know how many times I've done that? But I'm like, oh yeah. Dude.
No. And like, he kept on doubling down. Like,
some ginger man stole my...
Ginger man with the beard.
And they find him.
So can you come with me? And like, he's about to go home, and he gets in the thing, and it's like, oh, the cast want to have to see all you guys. And he's in a wheelchair, just like pretending.
Because he really fancies the only female in the cast, because she's on the bill or something.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Kevin, I've got to say this now. I was in that situation of being in a wheelchair.
Fucking hell,
and inappropriately, because I'm doing a drama degree and I'm playing a character. Yeah, and I've got to learn how to be in a wheelchair. Also, for another module, we're studying about accessibility on stage.
That's actually really good.
Everything like that. So we're looking at how you can get around the campus in a wheelchair. Yeah. And it was almost impossible because it's on the side of a hill.
Oh, shit.
So if you go past your stop, you're just going to burn your hands. Anyway, I'm waiting in the car park to return the wheelchair, and I'm done with the day. So I've got one leg out and having a cigarette.
Oh, you're looking like...
Right, and then...
looking a bit cracked out.
This cab comes up, right?
Yeah.
The driver gets out.
Yeah.
Goes to the boot, pulls out a wheelchair.
Thank Alex. Fuck's sake, Alex.
So one leg goes back into the wheelchair. Right?
Oh my God.
All right, and I'm like, where are these guys? I'm waiting for someone to pick me up so we can drop it off into the city centre. So we're gonna drive it, yeah. So I'm sitting there in the car park waiting for my colleagues, my schoolmates or whatever, to show up, and slowly the man pulls one leg out, and then carries the guy to his chair.
Oh, Alex.
And then parks him up next to me.
No.
And this whole time, I've got my hood's gone up, everything.
Oh, Alex.
I'm turned into a turtle. A turtle in a wheelchair.
You're just like pure embarrassment. Quick, hide. You went into stealth mode.
What are the chances of that happening?
Mate.
What?
That is so stressful.
So like when I see the episode of IT Crowd, all I get is flashbacks, especially when I'm sitting out, you know, and then it's like, oh no, the actor's here, come back down. And like, no, if you guys get a chance, watch IT Crowd. It is 100%. a seminal
it's so
piece.
good. It's so good. And you know what? I think all characters were developed. And it's very rare to have like 3 leads and all of them get good development, you know? Like at one point I did think Jen didn't have enough. But really, a lot of like
she's the
situations,
everyman, though.
Yeah.
She's the everyman for people that don't know internet.
Exactly, and a lot of situations revolve around her behavior and her reactions to things. So I thought it was very, very good.
I think the dynamic does change a bit because I feel sometimes you're meant to follow Jen's character, and then sometimes you're meant to follow Roy's character because he's like.
And then Moss is just the reaction between everything.
That's the thing, but Moss, I think he was risking being like a real like autistic, just gonna answer random stuff for no reason kind of character. But especially in this episode, he is like, I'm scared of this, or I enjoy this. Like he really enjoys.
He enjoyed the musical.
Gay musical.
And you know, sometimes like when I'm just by myself, I'm like, wheelies, I love wheelies, because it's a good song.
No, it's terrible.
It's a good song.
I like because I
touch my hand. No, that's not my hand.
No, Gay the Gay musical.
Gay the Gay musical.
Anyway, so like,
oh man, it's good musical.
Just the whole dynamic of them throughout the show is great, and
it's very fucking good.
Even with cast changes of the boss.
Which was actually a really smooth cast change if you think about it.
Well, because the son turns up at Dad's funeral.
It's one of the best episodes. I'm sorry, I think that's actually the best episode. Because during that, you've got the fact that Roy is really like someone told him, Moss told him about a death clock. So Roy thinks he's going to die. The main boss dies and they have to go to his funeral. Yeah. You've got the fact that the prodigal son turns up and he's just like, Father! You know, and he has a fight with the priest. And the fact that Jen is trying to stop smoking because like she forgot how much she loves smoking. She even has that moment where she's like trying to find a place to smoke.
Yeah, that Russian thing.
It turns into like the Eastern Europe.
Miles down a motorway, like it looks like. And
the thing is, as an ex-smoker, I feel that so fucking hard. And the fact she was like, "Where's his nearest cigarette?" She sees one like in a fucking gutter. And she's like, Alex, I see your face. I see your face.
No, I've picked up something from the gutter and smoked it, but like it was a cigar.
Jesus Christ. I'm so glad you finished that with "it was a cigar."
and no, but it gave me like a throat infection for like the same time like every year for 5 years.
That's fucking staph infection.
It was Soho as well.
Oh my God, Alex! You know what? I'm sorry. In our 20s, we were just living wild. We were living wild. The sort of things that I got up to, man. I'm just like, yo, I'd never do that. I'll never fucking do that. Anyway, sorry.
I'm trying to think of... Yeah, no. Anyway, so...
We were watching IT Crowd reactions from Americans because I had the same thing with my American, Mr. T. Essentially, she had never seen it before. Mm-hmm. And so when we were talking about TV shows and things you like and stuff, I said, you should watch this. And I want to say we watched a couple of episodes of season 1 on Netflix in the living room. And then... like, she just binged it. And she's rewatched it several times. And she even got a bit upset when Netflix were like, it's coming off. But you know what? It then came right back on a week later, you know? And even when her cousin came to visit, she showed it to her cousin. Her cousin binged it. So I think I'm glad it's still held up.
Yeah, if Americans were more conscious of British shows, then, you know, half the stuff in America wouldn't be made because they'd be like, look, this is quality stuff and it's in our language.
I think there's something about attention span. I think attention span is very important. I think British things tend to start slow and then they just, fly off. Whereas I feel like when I'm watching an American show, it tells you what you need to know really quickly. There's not a lot of like trying to figure things out.
Yeah, no, it's on the nose jokes and also canned laughter. Please laugh here, it's a bit sad because it's over contrived. There's like shows where, what was that show? It was, I don't know, it was on E4 and it was like, all right. So the main characters are this girl and two brothers who she's in love with one brother, but has a baby with the other.
No.
All right. And it's all will they, won't they with one brother, and the other brother doesn't love her, but they end up sleeping with each other and they have a child together.
The fuck is this?
The tertiary characters is a little Michael Jackson wannabe little, like he was a kid actor on Nickelodeon back in the day.
Drake.
and then the mum of the two boys, she's like, I need to know what this show's called now, because it was just annoying and because it was just on the nose laughter with unneeded angst, like How I Met Your Mother repeated over and over again sort of style, and could have been so much. But you're going to try and use what I said to describe it.
And hopefully it doesn't take me down a weird path.
E4 sitcom.
E4
girl.
A series of falls in love with two brothers. The Summer I Turned Pretty.
No, it's a TV show.
Yeah.
Is that a TV show?
Yeah, it's a TV show.
An American TV show.
I don't know actually.
E4 sitcom girl.
E4.
Has.
Am I being unreasonable? No, that's too soon. That's 2022.
No, it's older than that.
This way up. No.
Girl has a relation. No, girl has a baby. That's right. Baby with a brother. With a brother. That's what I got.
I feel like this is taking me down a dark space. So I'm just gonna like close it.
Baby daddy.
Baby daddy. Oh my god, guys! Can we talk about things that are actually gonna be?
No, it's a TV show called Baby Daddy.
Oh right, Baby Daddy.
Yeah.
Baby.
And I was talking about how the quality of that show, and quality of IT Crowd, for example.
Oh yeah. I see you. This is very slapstick.
And it didn't get a direction, or like the situation is there's a girl who has a baby, doesn't love the dad, loves the dad's brother, and it's a dynamic that gets boring after like 5 episodes because they string out will they, won't they for way too long and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was my point of bringing that up. Sorry, I wasn't getting away from anything.
No, it's a good point. I feel like, this is actually quite decent in terms of a concept. I just feel like it's really too polished. They look like they're all, starring on an MSNBC, like...
No one has health issues.
Yeah, no one's big or weird looking.
No, the mum character, she's not big, but she's slightly, like,
plump,
curvy.
Yeah, she's, a
slightly
size 12.
Curvy.
So yeah, what was I going to say? Something about something. So everyone, please watch IT Crowd if you haven't seen it. It's freaking brilliant. It's so good. If I had to have funny TV shows, top 20, it would be in the top 10.
I'm sorry, Kathleen.
But yeah,
pause right now.
Pausing.
What's your Mount Rushmore of funny TV shows?
What do you mean Mount Rushmore? A couple of guys like
5 guys.
Some guys like shaved it. Alex, there's only 4.
Posed in different ways.
There's only 4 dudes. We're 5. There's only 4. Just googling. Oh, this is our American episode because of the election that's happening today that hasn't started yet. There's 4 guys. You got Lincoln. You got George. You got Theodore.
And all Jackson.
And I'm gonna say Obama.
Obama.
According to MAGA, like Obama puts faces.
Carve out Obama on there now.
And it's not even that, because they don't want to damage the rock. It's fragile. They'll just get a big printout and stick it on with some blue tack. just like
project it. Yeah. Just like get a light box and just project it.
Yo, that is the biggest light box too. Just like doosh. One of those spotlights where you're trying to like clock if a missile's coming, like one of those big
missile, like a Batman light.
Batman light. But then you put something in front of it. Oh yeah, like a Batman light.
Yeah, just do a stencil of Obama.
Stencil of Alex, but like a Che Guevara sort of stencil.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's Che.
Yeah, Che. Oh, wow. Che Guevara turning his grave. I didn't want to be on this place, man.
I'm so sorry. Like, RSP. Wait, no.
RSPCA?
No, it's RIP. There you go.
All right, this conversation.
Okay, Alex, is it me? Next thing.
So, yeah, Ramp Marshall is 4, by the way.
Oh, it is 4. I was right.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fourth one is, though. Because you've got Abraham, George,
Roosevelt.
Theodore, and Roosevelt. 2 Roosevelts.
Theodore Roosevelt. Wait, George?
Or is it Andrew Jackson or something?
No, I was joking about Andrew Jackson, but if it is, it'll be funny.
I swear, if it is. National presidents. George Thomas Jefferson. Theodore Roosevelt.
Was he president, though?
And Abraham Lincoln.
There's one of them guys that weren't a president. I don't know. I think it's Benjamin Franklin who weren't a president.
Yeah.
Thomas Jefferson was. He's meant to be like the equivalent of Edward III with the amount of slaves and kids he had with his slaves.
Alex, it's bad.
He's like a grandfather to a lot of black people.
And you know what's interesting? He's a grandfather to a lot of white people too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And like every time I speak to one of my mates whose surname is Jefferson, he says, I could have a lot of black family. I was like, yo, you're admitting to that? So, yes, it's quite interesting.
Catherine, there was a TV show with...
Yeah, where they all came together. Like,
called The Jeffersons.
Was that about that?
No, it's just,
I didn't think it was.
It was a black show, that's all.
I feel bad. I never got access to it.
How funny is it that Washington is a famous name? This one?
Jefferson. Jefferson.
Brown.
I haven't met any Roosevelts. It feels like a bougie name, because they were like...
He's president after...
Yeah. And it's not even like Roosevelt, World War II Roosevelt. It's Teddy Roosevelt, let me save all the national parks Roosevelt.
His second cousin or something like that.
Yeah.
They're related.
They were related, actually.
They weren't father-son, though.
No, it's more like, second cousin over there. So, Alex, is it you go? My go? My go.
Well,
can I talk about your one, then? Civil War. Because I watched it, and I asked you for months to watch it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You asked me to watch Bad Boys for months.
I watched Bad Boys and Civil War, Alex. I swear down.
I don't have that many hours in my life.
Alex, you're not.
I'd rather run into a wall.
You're literally a streetwalker who can watch stuff as you're doing stuff.
No, because I didn't have until just now. I didn't have any earbuds, so I didn't want to share the experience. Share the experience.
That's good, because enough young men just like to turn on their phones on the train or the bus. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but I'm tired of, and I'm gonna be sexist right now saying it. There's some people
Alex,
that should not be allowed to use phones, because all they do is bother people by talking endlessly. Right, even in a tunnel, they still have holding conversation.
Yeah,
you know how bad it is that you gotta be talking to the other end of a tunnel, right, before you realize the person's not there anymore. This is my rank list. I'm sorry, it's my safe space.
It's my safe space.
All right, so Civil War.
War. Yes, so I watched Civil War, I'm going to say earlier this year, much earlier this year, and I had seen the trailers, and I wasn't really sure what it was about in terms of how the politics was, you know? I thought it was a civil war in the sense of a bunch of people are experiencing it in the Middle East or something. I thought it wasn't really set in the US. And then when I actually just watched it, you know, just like, let me just watch it. And it was all set in the US, and it was all in this, like, you know, the US has broken up. By the way, spoiler alert, guys, if you haven't seen it, soz.
No, do you reckon it's set in the future, or current time?
Current time. It's set in current time, but in the sense that, like...
A lot's happened.
Yeah, lots happened. And there's things that have happened that had to happen in our time, but has caused the states to split.
Yeah, so I think, if I remember, there was like a California split, a Texas split, and a Florida split?
Yeah, Florida was split. Yeah, Texas was split, but I think they joined with California because they were marching towards Washington. So Civil War movie map.
Oh wow, there's a map.
Yeah, of course.
Someone's done the homework.
Yeah.
I've got to see this now. I'm jealous.
Reddit comes through.
Did it?
So you've got the Florida Alliance, which is basically the Deep South, all the way up to the Mason-Dixie line. You've got the Second Republic of Texas, and you've got the Republic of California, and you've got Western forces that are at the top, you know, in like Montana and...
The Western forces.
And you've got the Loyalist states that like literally cut through the middle and the East Coast.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at this movie map. So I can't see your screen.
Let me email you.
I've got the Reddit for it. Okay.
You found the Reddit.
So the white bar in the middle is basically Nevada and New Mexico all the way to the East Coast. Oklahoma is part of the Florida Alliance, which includes all the Deep South, apart from South Carolina and North Carolina, who are traditionally like that. And the Western forces are basically from Minnesota to Seattle, all the way down. But so what happened? The Second Republic of Texas?
So something happened, and I believe the president was being an autocrat of some sort.
Yeah.
And I think it was California that broke away first, and then they all kind of started to break off, ripple effect. All right, so going back to the film, Civil War is set in United States. It's like set now, and it's from the perspective of war photographers. Is that the right name? Photographers who go into war
photographers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one thing that's happened, kept the same, is the freedom of the press.
Yes. Yeah. Of some sort. And essentially, Kirsten Stewart, sorry. What is her name? From, like, Jungle Book. The first one. Not Jungle Book. Jungle Book. Oh, what? Jumanji. What is going on with my brain today?
Oh, wow.
Kirsten Stewart. Is it Kirsten Stewart?
Something like that.
No,
Kirsten Scott.
that's the Twilight chick.
Kristen Davis Dunst. Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, it's Kirsten Dunst. Who is freaking amazing. Kirsten Dunst, she is like this. She's been this photographer for a long time, and she wants to get this like shot. She wants to go. Well, she just wants to operate, and her colleague, her workmate, he wants to go into Washington. He wants to get a picture or an interview with the president. And it's essentially about, you know, other photographers coming together and going on the hunt for the shot, I suppose, you know, and the perspective of what's going on in the war as it leads up to the final days. Because right now, at this point in the war, most of it's happened and the Western forces are marching onto Washington. So it's basically like catching up to them, if not surpassing them, to get to the president.
Yeah, because it's basically a done thing. It's just... Yeah. Everyone's trying to retreat and back up. Okay, I watched it, and the problem I had with it was that it was sold as one thing I couldn't even describe, just a film that has a civil war in it, and these people have to survive. I didn't know who they were. They were the trailer mixes up a scene. And it's like, what kind of American are you? So you got that idea. I got the idea it was in America, and I got the idea it was like kind of risky because it's an election year, and you know a lot of people were saying this is, without even seeing it, saying this was a very controversial film to kind of make. I don't even know who's directed it.
The director is. That's a great question.
Civil War movie. Let's get some facts up about this film.
Yeah. So
because
Alex Garland.
Oh, Alex Garland.
Yeah,
okay.
And it's technically an A24 film, so it falls under that category. So A24 like pseudo indie now, really, because they're super popular.
Alex Garland did 28 Days Later.
No, that was thingy. That's Edgar Wright.
He directed. He's a writer. Sorry, he's a writer.
I was gonna say Alex. Like,
so no.
Change
he wrote 28 Days Later and then Dread.
Yeah. Dread. So he's Danny Boyle. That's it. Danny Boyle's the director.
Yeah, Danny Boyle's the director, but he didn't write it. Sunshine. He wrote.
Yeah.
So there is a kind of feel that comes. You know how you could tell with True Romance that it was a Tarantino written film, but Tony Scott made it, and so I got that sense. But it felt like Little Miss Sunshine. Set in a different time and period, because the young lady character was never featured in any of the trailers.
Yeah. They gave no impression of her being there. And
the whole time I was like, how old is she? She looks about 14. She's about 30 or something like that.
Yeah, probably.
That doesn't matter. All my point was that it became a road trip movie, a family road trip movie of people that were all desensitized.
Yeah. They were all... The people were dying left, right in front of them.
And they're just there taking photos.
They're there trying to like get behind that pillar over there to get a better shot. I'm like, whoa.
And the only time I see any emotion is when the older guy dies.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, pardon me. But when the older guy dies, which is like, I feel like it's not a wasted moment because it's a good moment they did that. But like at the same time, like, you know, the first main character guy to die is black.
Well, kind of. I feel like I get where you're coming from.
A lot of death in that movie before then. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, a lot happened in that film, and there's parts where I'm like, wow, are you just that numb? And I think the film actually deals with her numbness, you know, and how she became numb, because you had several flashbacks of things that she had previously seen, and it almost became like a teaching the younger generation the skills that they need to survive in this job if they want to do it.
Yeah, don't let your emotions get in the way because you won't be able to take the photo.
Yeah, exactly. And in that essence, I felt like for me, it was looking through a different perspective that I would never see as an emotional person. And then understanding how like devoid this character is.
I think there is a difference between some men and some women, that when a man detaches himself from the emotion he's seen as being more manly, and when a woman does it, it's being cold, unwomanly and cold, like the Lady Macbeth sort of approach. Yeah,
I feel the same way society like says like, oh, you haven't had any kids, what's wrong with you? You don't have a caring soul, you're not maternal, you're not this, that, and the other. And you know, it feels similar in the sense of detaching yourself or being a part of something, you know, or unfortunately a lot of women who experience a postpartum, you know, not having that link with their own child, for instance, being cold to them, being detached, being not necessarily, or hating, or wanting to not be a part of it, unlinked. Yeah, society has whole different like two gender aspects.
What do you think of the character interactions? I
think that the main guy, even though he looked like Pedro Pascal, I know he wasn't.
He was the guy who played
was it Narcos?
Escobar.
Escobar, yeah. They both look so much alike. I was like, wait, I've seen your face before.
No, he doesn't. Yeah. They were in the same show, Kathleen.
Wagner Moura.
In Narcos, yes.
Wagner Moura, yes. So I thought his character was really good but highly annoying. And he represented that kind of cowboy, like, you know, what's the word? Just overindulgent. And he matched the same energy with the two other journalists who found out what they were doing and like had chased them along and tried to like
before that mad scene.
Yeah. And that kind of like devil may care attitude. And I felt like it wasn't cautious enough, you know? And that made me think, oh, you're a liability. But he ended up being like really on it, you know?
I don't know. I feel like he wasn't a main character, but was needed to be there because, you know, his story arc was quite plain until the old guy dies, and then he goes for an emotional thing.
Yeah. He took it seriously. Oh, actually, emotional. So you think he was the emotional component?
No, I'm saying he wasn't. He was the... You know, if it was a family dynamic, because that's what it turned into. It turned into a family dynamic where man and wife, daughter and granddad, and they're all performing those kind of roles. They're all literally naturally fitting into those positions. It reminded me of that film, you know, with what's his name? No Regrets. What was that film?
Oh my god! What was it?
With Jennifer Aniston.
I know which one you're talking about. Like not In-Laws or.
Oh, Mom loves that film.
Dude, No Ragrats. If I could get that tattooed with no consequences.
Do you know how many times I've seen it? Like,
you know how many times I'm like, oh, I could just have it on my arm, just like No Ragrats.
Well, you know when a family people come together and they fulfill roles because that's more akin to what they've grown up with. So, despite the fact
we are the Millers.
Yeah, we are the Millers.
They're here.
Despite the fact they all have hardened exteriors, they all want to actually
be part of something.
Yeah. And they know they've sacrificed some of their own happiness to be what they are today. But yeah. Yeah,
it's facts. And I really didn't think it would end the way it did, you know? Even though we were kind of getting foreshadowing of how it would end. Once they got to Washington, then they got to the White House. And it was very interesting how like, you know, even getting to Washington, the gunfire, the tanks, the fighting, all along the way. And even people escaping and pretending to be the president, you know, to so that like he can hide out and survive, you know, this siege. I thought it was really well done, you know?
Yeah, I feel like everything that's going on outside of the main focus was really well done. All the haze in the peripheries is really well done. What's his name? Mickey. He said Mickey.
Oh yeah, Mickey. Mickey.
He said he only really liked the scene with, you know, where they're filling bodies in the pits and that, and I was like,
that's dark.
Yeah, but I have to disagree with him fully on that because the dynamic, I feel that was a poor scene.
Yeah, I feel like they had to show racism, and I
don't think they did.
No, I feel like they felt they had to show racism. You know, because this is the thing when it comes to a form of war, it very much is, I will protect my people, and anyone else who is outside is an enemy. And that, you know, when they go into that town where everything's normal, they're like, and then all they had to do was look above and see the men standing there with guns, you know, just like, you know, keeping their town safe.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not a part of this, then you're an enemy. And that runs along the lines of, if you don't look like me, or if you're not born here, you know.
I don't think the people in the town were racist.
No, the people in the town's fine. I mean, in terms of but
I'm saying, like, for an actual example, I felt that that gave an edge alluding to it. But that scene where full of dead bodies and and this guy is lost it in his head.
Yeah.
But there's two other guys that have lost it with him.
Yes.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Well, it kind of does, because you know when like you remember you told me how Twitter became an echo chamber.
Yeah.
It's that. You know, when you're just around your people and you talk the same and you constantly agree with each other. No one's got a different opinion.
Yeah.
And it's just like you just build each other up, and you're just as like, this is the facts with that other person or people. Then I'm not surprised that, you know, that's the thing with lynching. What do you think?
But I think
all of them did it.
I think as a developmental or artistic perspective, I felt that it's only needed to create a drama or a high pressure moment, but I felt that it was a waste of time.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I felt like they had to kill off the granddad, and they were trying to figure out how they would do it, because
he could have done it in his sleep. I've still been just as sad.
Yeah, but the way he bled out was really sad. That
you know what I mean?
But I thought the high pressure situation for me was the sniper. That was really well done.
Do you see what I mean? That was really good.
I was just like, yo, don't move.
Where's the sniper? He's in the building.
Yeah, like, don't.
Yo,
and then,
stop
even though
talking.
they've got like press written on the side of their trucks or something, you know, like, don't shoot because we're press. You know, the fact that this person was still just taking people out.
See, I could have watched more of those little scenarios coming up as they were going through,
like New York and all the way down to.
Yeah, I was enjoying because the conversations were all really good, well made, well constructed, small talk, more natural, rather than telling us what's going on in the whole world.
Yeah, we had to figure it out, and that's why I thought it was actually a good film. It was advertised poorly. It wasn't what.
But maybe that was their plan. Like 28 Days Later was a bit like that, wasn't it? You didn't know what it was
just
about.
Saw a guy. He was just walking.
Everyone's gone in London. Like, I remember the tube station just had empty.
It freaked me out because I was like, "Where's the buses? Where's the people?
Where's all the people?"
And I felt this about Civil War. I was like, "Where are the people?" You know, and the picture, the main poster for this film is, you know, the fire of the Statue of Liberty, but it's got like, you know, those kind of war sandbags. Are rimmed around it, and like a sniper on top, and I'm like, okay, but what does that mean? Like, why is there a sniper on the Statue of Liberty, which is so far away from the actual?
I think the people who are trying to sell the movie are different from people who are trying to make the movie.
Yeah.
And you know,
I think DC had that problem for a long time.
They might even watch the whole thing, but they'll watch enough of it just to so that's my phone. I'll watch enough of it to get a sense of what it's about. And I feel that this film, I'll mark it down from what for just for that stupid scene. I mean, they could have made it more impactful because it was misadventure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The girl jumps into the car with the Asian guys, and it runs off.
Yeah.
She didn't need to do it.
No, she didn't. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Sit your backside down.
And they could have just kept on going.
Yeah.
They didn't have to stop where they stopped. Somehow they got pulled over. You don't see how that happens. How you go from being pulled over to
you just see an empty car and you're like, the fuck? It doesn't. Yeah, there's like a whole. But isn't that part of like storytelling? You don't know necessarily what's happening over there.
It has to make sense still.
It's true.
It's not like, all right, you go in that room and I walk into the room 5 minutes after you and you're in handcuffs.
Yeah, it's like, what?
To a wall.
To a wall.
And there's no one coming out of that room and there's no windows.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
You need to at least be like, yo, I'm sorry. Because now, you know, we've lost a character. We lost 3 characters in that scene.
3 characters in one shot. All ethnic.
Yeah, and it didn't need to go that way because...
But does it show how silly people can be? You know, they were just having a fun time from being like in a depressed job, seeing loads of death. And she was being, you know, young and stupid, you know, like, oh, hop in, all right, you know. And they were staying with each other. They started a convoy almost. And the fact that they had lost sight of them and it all just went awry.
No, they trusted some people they hadn't been traveling with.
Yeah.
And I would have just let her go off.
Yeah, but like, all right, bye.
Bye, deuces. Like, the rules were you stay by us, you stay by us.
To be honest, Alex, I know you wouldn't in reality, but like, yeah. In this moment of like anger,
no,
like, fuck
I
off,
would do it.
Nah, Alex, you wouldn't.
Kathleen, I'm telling you now, it'd be deuces because I don't know you. You've tagged along with my ride, right?
I mean, I know you.
Right? All you've done is get us almost killed several times.
Several times with your like shock, shell shock. Oh, I can't take a picture because there's loads of guns.
Just get out of here with that nonsense.
Yeah.
I'm here to chase the story. You're getting away with that.
Yeah, which
that's
is
if I was that kind of person. Of course, me naturally.
Kirsten Dunst's, role.
But also, where are the guns?
You would think.
What? That's the one thing about this film.
They're not. I don't know about press. I don't know when it comes to war press. I don't think you're meant to be armed. You're meant to be, like.
You tend to
just
have
there. You're meant
bodyguards.
to be a camera. Yeah, bodyguards. And that's why they were meant to link up with the army, you know, and not with not with the loyalists, because they weren't looking at being with the president's lot. They were meant to come behind or slightly in front of the Western forces, because everyone knows the president was going to die within the next couple of days or hours even, because they were coming for the president.
Okay. Where that stupid scene happened, right, geographically, there's already a front line they've gone through. So those guys shouldn't have been there. They should have been fighting or being killed, right? There's a ring around Washington like a day later. I don't understand. If they've been traveling along with the war, where is this gap for this thing to happen? That's what I'm saying. The scene doesn't make any sense because it should have happened earlier in the film.
Yeah, I can't say anything about US geography because they're coming from New York, so they're coming south.
Are they going to go around through Philadelphia?
Yes, because Philadelphia is burning. Philadelphia is like fucked, right?
So they're going to go around Pennsylvania and that?
Yeah. So that takes them into rural space. And the Western like forces with Cali and Texas are...
coming in from the southwest.
Yeah, and Florida, they're allowed through Florida because they've made a thumbs up sort of thing. You know, Florida's on their side.
So loyalists fighting, or they just broke away?
They just broke away.
Because I think it was the other way around. I think it was. Yeah, the Florida Alliance and the Western forces are fighting, and the California and Texas have declared independence.
Okay, so take it back. You're right. So the Western forces with Florida are the ones fighting, and California and Texas are like, we're out of it, but we're our own place over here.
I think, look, see the guys, the Western forces in like floral shirts, and the small touches in this film make it enjoyable.
Yeah.
So no, I'm showing. I really like this film. I felt let down by that moment. But then again, if you're emotionally attached to what's happening, and you do have that emotional arc, even if it's let down, the film has a positive effect on you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I've got to take that and say I didn't like that, but I was probably not meant to like it.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I fully agree. And just even reading the Wikipedia, like those guys are literally, an unknown, a uniformed militia, and America has a problem with that. Like the whole thing of being able to, take up arms and hold your local people accountable. and being able to form a militia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous when there's not a counter being like, okay, guys, calm down. We'll take it from here, you know, which would be maybe the police or the Home Guard or something. So anyway, Alex, what would you rank this? Because I definitely like this film. You know, what would you rank this with?
I would say in the three categories, acting was great. So I'll give 9 out of 10 for acting. The way it was shot was beautiful. I didn't think much with the music. I don't remember it.
Me neither. I thought the sound editing was really good because there were moments where it was like the sound was gone and it was just like you could just see the chaos and emotion, and then it came back like and you're like, whoa, okay, bang bang, you know, like.
A24 done another good piece there. Like, making good films. So I think I'll give this a 9, solid 9.
Yeah, I would give it an 8.
Yeah.
Similar reasons. I thought, you know, the music was really good. Well, the sound editing was really good. The acting was very good. I was just a bit annoyed by the younger person because I don't know. There's something up with that actress. I feel like she played a similar role in Alien Romulus. So because I've seen both, and Alien Romulus came out later, I recognized like her similar like acting, and it felt very much young Kirsten Stewart with her mouth open and just being like, you know. I'm not a fan of that kind of monotone acting.
Yeah, I gotta say, with that actress, I felt that maybe she was.
Let me find her name.
Sorry, maybe her name is it Callie Spawny? Yeah. I feel like I feel like her character should have developed a bit more.
Yeah, it's not. It's like she's not been given enough.
Like enough rope to.
But she's had She's had 3 really big projects. All right, she got to do the Priscilla Presley role, so in Priscilla, which was like, you know, really held up quite highly, and she got a nomination for a Golden Globe, you know, and she's done Alien and Civil War, which were all like, you know, big films in their own right. So she's actually done really well so far. It's just I'm a bit, you know, it's very samey. So I'd like to see something different from her. So I would give this film an 8.
I have to say, Kirsten Dunst. I feel like she hasn't smiled in like 3 movies.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think she smiled since Me Too, and I'm worried about her, to be honest.
She married a guy. I feel like she could have married
a guy.
Sorry. She married the everyman.
Jesse Perrins. Oh,
I love this guy.
Oh, she's the guy. They had a scene together in this film.
He's the guy who kills everyone. He's such a good fucking actor. I swear.
Nah.
He's so good. Everything I've seen him in.
I don't think so. I just
Alex,
feel like he's played an idiot in every film.
No, Alex, he's played. For me, he's always playing someone who's killing someone or has the potential to kill someone.
He's a creep.
He's a creep.
He's basically doubled down on creepiness.
Yes.
That is not acting.
No, not all the time.
Kathleen, I'm telling you now, even in this film, he was a letdown. He's just like, oh, what kind of American are you? Okay, cool. Yeah. Let me help you out with this. Okay, good. Got no diversity. He plays the same guy in every movie. The same criticism you had for the girl.
No,
is the same for him.
You know why? You know why? Because I've seen him different in different films.
Like what? Better Call Saul.
Date Night.
Better Call Saul. He plays the same character.
Yeah. Well, Date Night. He played a different character. He was
Date
a police.
Night?
A Date Night. Yeah. It was a police officer. Date
Something's
Night.
happened. Something's happened to recording. No, don't use. God damn.
Did it stop?
No, it connected with my phone and wanted to use it as a webcam.
Oh dear.
It's like, no.
How many things have you got open?
No, 2 programs.
So it's not the CPU isn't over.
No, it's the phone connecting with the computer.
Oh.
So I use my phone as a webcam.
That's weird.
No, it's alright because sometimes when I want to record stuff, I can do like this. Hello, everybody.
Why is Mum telling me? This woman cracks me up.
Max. I don't know who's. Gavin, I just got a job offer for someone who wants me to work with detainees at Heathrow Airport.
That's awesome.
What, a music project with immigrants.
That's really good.
Straight off the plane. Like.
Yeah. Well, why would it?
Yeah. So tell me, how did you land? Well, I was attached to this wheel here.
Yeah.
No, anyway. So Kathleen.
Dear life. Yeah.
What was you just talking about? We were talking about Jesse Plemons, and I think he's a great actor.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think
think he does the same thing all the time.
No, compare it to Jason Statham or The Rock. Right?
Yeah.
They play the same guy in every movie.
Yeah.
Same as him, right? He tell him to be someone that can't speak English, or someone that has an issue or a limp, or is from another country, or isn't the same white American guy in every movie.
Okay, you know what? I'll take that on. I'll have a look at some of his other work. I've only seen like 3 or 4 of his pieces. Maybe that's what I need to, kind of branch out and go, all right, what else have you done? And
Black Mirror. He was good in Black Mirror. It's good in Black Mirror.
And then I can give an informed opinion. Things I have watched, I felt like he's a good actor. But yeah, I'll look into it. I feel like Kirsten Dunst married him and has been happy. She's in a different stage of her life where, she's older. She's not necessarily like teeth grinning. She's more like smirking. So it kind of looks, like different. She's got a different face.
Was she, the film 12 Things to Hate About You? Was she in that?
No, she wasn't. She was in Bring It On.
Who's the sister in that?
In 12 Things I Hate About You?
Yeah, the blonde one.
She was from, what was it? She was like a kind of, like, when they did like a TV version of a movie of like Clueless or something. Do you know what I mean?
A TV version of a movie version of a TV version. 10 Things I Hate About You. Oh God, we're looking it up. All right, yeah, no. It's Julia Stiles.
Larissa.
Julia Stiles.
Larissa.
Why do you keep saying Larissa?
Are you talking about the main chick or the little sister?
I said the sister's the elder sister. I said the elder sister.
You said the sister.
I said they're both sisters, Kathleen.
I heard sister.
It doesn't matter.
The main
Either
character.
way, they're sisters.
The main character's sister. I thought you meant the younger one.
No, I would have said Alex Mack.
Julia.
Kathleen, I would have said Alex Mack.
Yeah, that's what I was like. She did a TV show.
I would have said Alex Mack straight away. Yeah. That was.
All right, Julia Stiles.
We're moving away. My point is, Kirsten Dunst hasn't smiled. This is the second movie where she's just been long-faced and angry the whole movie. She did that in Bad Boys. She was in Bad Boys 4 and just was angry the whole time. I felt like watching those two films in such close proximity sort of ruined. I think I might have watched the film differently had I not seen Bad Boys. That's all, because I feel like she's played the same person.
Yeah,
just
a grumpy middle-aged white woman.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
But like, she didn't come across like that as the film warmed up.
Yeah, so you feel like she's been typecast, you mean?
No, I just thought maybe she was going through something, because it's like, certain actors, they get in a pocket of like bad movies or whatever. I thought Bad Boys was a bit wrong for her, but then she didn't have to do much.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I get it. It's a change of character and also a same casting in too many things where you're kind of the same. Well, you give off the same imagery. That's it.
Yeah, give off
because
the same
the characters are completely different.
Obviously,
yeah,
they are. One's a
but the imagery of like grumpy middle-aged white woman like is in both.
But they're both traditionally male-led roles.
Yeah,
where that you'd have to do that Lady Macbeth thing of unwomening yourself,
or as they say,
feminizing yourself, or whatever.
Female bosses have to, boss bitch. They have to be cold and detached, and also hard, less
emotional.
Yeah.
But one person's less emotional is without a feeling, and then one person's less emotional is pragmatic. So there is like, it's interpretations. It's all related to how you've grown up and how you experience things. Kathleen.
Society. Continue. Yes, Alex.
I was trying to think of that was my one thing I was going to talk about.
Yeah, sorry, I stole it.
No, it's all right. But I'm looking forward to next week.
What's happening next week?
Gladiator 2.
Really? Oh, Alex, please tell me why you're looking forward to it. Tell me. Explain.
Because it's a great idea.
Explain why you think it's a great idea. Because this is the year, this is the season of sequels. All right, sequels, and as we've labeled it, franchise extenders. So, Why do you think after how many years now is a good time? And what are you thinking about?
I thought it was a terrible idea, but I've needed to see a film like this for a while.
Yeah? Well, like a big budget Roman piece, or do you mean
I watched, what was that show I said I watched? All
the...
Those Who Are About to Die.
That's it. I was like, all the bad things.
And it's all the
bad things.
All the small things. And it's got... So this comes out, right, with Anthony Hopkins. Those About to Die. Anthony Hopkins, he's dead after 3 episodes. He plays Tiberius. So he's the king after... is it Tiberius? I feel like... No, Vespasian. It's plays Vespasian. And so this is set... It's meant to be set, like, in a time. Roman... High age Roman times. But the problem we have is that... a lot of the staff, a lot of the crew on this are behind the original Gladiator. So you're getting a lot of music.
Getting the same peeps.
Not in terms of actors, but in terms of production and CGI. A lot of it feels like episodical Gladiator, like in the world of Gladiator, and then it comes out at the same time as Gladiator 2, which means to me, because these guys aren't involved in it, so it feels like there's a split, or is it Roland Emmerich who's producing this?
Produced by, it says Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott? What? Yeah. Oh, you're looking at Gladiator 2?
Yeah, Gladiator 2.
I'm talking about, Roland Emmerich is one of the biggest producers, and I think he produced Gladiator originally, and he did Universal Soldier, Stargate, Independence Day, Independence 2.
God, stop
Godzilla.
it. That's the whole of the 90s, Alex. That's the whole of the 90s. That's what I'm saying.
Like, this guy did loads.
Call me Blockbuster.
I'm trying to think. Did he? I'm not sure if he did. No. 1990. He did Godzilla.
What the fuck? I really wish I hadn't read the premise.
Of what? Gladiator 2.
Gladiator 2.
So no, I'm. If it's gonna be a flop, I'm gonna enjoy it. It's a flop.
Yeah, you're gonna go cinema for this one.
I think we should go cinema, right? But unless it's 2.5 hours. What?
You want me to do it?
Yeah, because then you
got to see something I want to see then.
I did see what you want to see.
What do you want?
Bad Boys.
Alex, no, cinema's different.
Okay,
you can go cinema for Bad Boys.
Go. But don't say I didn't watch what you didn't watch.
No, I'm talking about.
I didn't watch Bad Boys.
I'm talking about cinema, Alex.
I did not want to watch Bad Boys.
Yes, Gladiator 2. You want to go cinema? I will come with you to watch Gladiator 2. What I was previously saying is that I would love for you in 2024 to go cinema to see something I want to see that you may not go to watch.
Yeah, but that's all I'm saying. I'd like to know what film that would be.
It may be something fantasy based. It may be something rom-com. It could be, it could be one of those.
It's the horror ones.
No, Alex, I know from the depth of my soul, I could not take you to a horror or a thriller. Because 1, you'll clock who is the bad person. 2, you'll be like, constantly nudging me like, oh, what's going on? Oh, these dickheads. It will be more of a commentary thing, and I'll start laughing, and then none of us will be scared, and we'll probably be kicked out. So
Tarantino recently gave an interview about Get Out.
Oh, shit, serious?
Why it was such a special horror movie.
Yeah.
And it was like, he said, it was the first black horror movie because... And he understood the black perspective on it, which was kind of weird. Like, I feel like he's got an N-word pass, a hood pass. I feel like he has.
I feel like Samuel Jackson may have given him one,
Yeah, I just needed to speak to the rest of us about that. Like, do you know what I mean? Anyway, so, yeah, I think when it comes to something like watching a horror movie, I think I'm a bit more open to it because I'm realising there's a difference between horror and gore.
Yes. And that's really important because we were going to talk about later the horror movies that are, have come out. And one that I really wanted to talk about was... we'll
talk about that, yeah.
Oh, it's not Thriller, Terrifier. Terrifier 3.
Terrifier 3.
Yeah. And I had seen this face before. It's like, just like a classic clown, white face with a creepy smile and a long nose. And a little hat on their head. Why have they always got little hats? But a little like clown hat on his head. But Terrifier 3 has fucked people up so much that they are like, exiting the cinema, being sick all over themselves, and it's just like pure gore.
Terrifier
I could never do that shit.
3.
Mate.
3? It's the third one as well. Sorry.
A lie. Alex, this one, like, in terms of money, has done outstandingly well.
I've seen these posters.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll tell you now, right? We should make a film where it starts off like 4.
I was like, well, where's the other 3?
How many other ones? Well, you wasn't there. They've been secretly deleted.
That's an idea. Okay, let's not talk about it anymore. You know, copyright.
The first 3 films were deleted because they were too gruesome.
Intellectual property. No one's still out there. Thank you.
We had to fight the government to make the full sequel. Here for you, without any context.
Apparently, locally where they're filmed for Terrifier 3, they ran out of certain products to make blood. You know, like red food dye and cornstarch, and they had just like raided a Walmart and like you know the production company had bought everything.
Golden syrup.
Yeah, and they made so much blood. So they like took everything out of these like shopping markets to make the gallons of gore. Apparently.
Do you know what, Lanny? When you buy too much of one thing, the police get called on.
Yeah, straight up. If you, I think it's cough medicine is one of them. Like,
yeah, because you make lean out of cough medicine.
All right, let's go through household things that you can make drugs with. Okay.
Or bombs.
Oh no, let's not do the bombs one. Let's just do the drugs one.
All right, okay. So, I've seen someone. I've still got bombs in my head. Cotton buds. Cotton buds can be used to make bombs. I'm still got
You know why I didn't say bombs? Because it's just like, you know, the government's always listening.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
There's this one guy called Raj who's got like a earpiece in and he listens to all our podcasts and he just like makes sure that none of it's terroristic. My dude is just always listening.
I've got a friend who is like, he'll have to, but it takes a week for him to come back to me. What he does is he hears I would have said something stupid.
Yeah.
Or something like was
outrageous.
outrageous.
Yeah, outrageous.
And then he'll remember it. Like he's got a book. He's keeping a book on me. He comes back to me and goes, you know when you said this thing, right? And I'm like
6 minutes 41 late.
Yeah, I'm like, it sounds like me. I can't deny. I don't remember saying that, but it sounds like me.
It's a problem if we don't go back and listen after a bit.
Kathleen, when I was a teenager, I used to do age jokes, man.
Age jokes?
AIDS jokes.
Oh shit, Alex, no.
Like when I pass a spliff round, I'll be like, yeah, don't worry, you can't catch AIDS from.
Oh my
we're
god.
Strangers. We're strangers. Like, and then we're like, what do you mean? No, I'm joking. No,
Alex!
That's me as a teenager. That's how I used to be. Like, outrageous.
Let's go and see that.
That's why Tony Hinchcliffe. Tony Hinchcliffe, right? He picked the wrong crowd, the wrong space to do that. But like
big time. All right, Alex, explain the context. For
so yes, a week before the election.
So literally last week, yeah.
Yeah, Trump has a rally
in New York.
In New York, Madison Square Garden, famous for a lot of history, but also a previous Nazi rally back in the 30s.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Really?
The last time there was a rally at the MSG was
it American Nazis? Oh my god!
Like 38, 39 or something like that, and ridiculous. They did the whole lights and everything, making it look like a temple of light and all that.
What the fuck?
But yeah, no, and they even refer to it on the stage. Like, anyway, so Tony Hinchcliffe is
that his name? That sounds like someone we know who was in the year below you.
Yeah. I remember Tony Hinchcliffe.
Like yeah. I know. I met his mum in the B&Q in Crookerwood.
So Tony Hinchcliffe is a comedian who is part of that Joe Rogan sphere.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
Oh, I knew I'd seen his face before because he's got like weird rubber lips, kind of like
But they're all down in Austin, Texas, with the whole little comedy community where like because of taxes and stuff, they can make more money, but as a consequence, they're becoming quite right-winged.
Yeah.
But they don't realize it.
Literally, Alex, there was this one guy I was chatting to on Hinge, and I was like, "Oh, so what things you like to?" "Oh, I listen to Joe Rogan podcast." Unmatched.
Do you know what? I think that if you listen to his podcast and can still not be an idiot, I think you're a very smart person.
It's a very smart person. However, that is like wishing for a freaking unicorn, Alex. Freaking unicorn. Anyway, sorry, you're saying this guy is a part of that.
You wish for unicorns every day, I swear.
I do, but actually, no. I wish for a nice, tall,
tall,
gentleman. I want someone who's quiet and very studious, but also like, oh, did someone push you, my love? Let me beat them up, you know. So yeah.
Can I ask a quick question, a side note now?
Yeah.
Because we're going off the plot so much.
Alex, we've gone so deep. This is Inception level.
No. Wait. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's the furthest distance that you're willing to accept someone on them dating apps?
What, for long distance type of thing, or
someone's matched with you?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, da, and then when you finally chat to them, they're in somewhere quite far.
No distance, Alex.
No distance.
I think the moon. I don't think I could set anyone on the International Space Station. But yeah, no distance. Like, I've got what, for romance or for bangage? Those are two different things.
Just connecting.
Yeah, no
like
distance.
So far,
no distance.
Hello, da.
No distance.
Okay, cool.
It's only because, like, you know, I've travelled far and, you know, open the dating app and you change your location there. You meet people there and maybe the conversation extends after I've returned home.
My ex-girlfriend was in South London, man. That felt like going into a different country, man.
You know what? It's really bad, but I would find it really hard to date someone from South London. Which sounds really bad.
No, that's my rule now.
Because we're in the same city, Alex. We're in the same goddamn city.
It's easy to get to another country.
It's actually easier to get to France than it is to get to South London.
At midnight, yeah.
Bruv.
Oh, like they closed bridges and like...
Alex, I remember because like one New Year's, literally from like where we were staying, like watching the fireworks at a party, literally on Westminster Bridge, right next to it. There was an event right there, and then we had to go to Tooting to like the after party to get to. Alex, I didn't get to that party until the 3rd of January. Like, it was so hard to get there. And by the time I got there, Alex, I was so sober. So fucking
the
sober.
Next day.
So sober. And then, you know, when you look at what you're wearing, like, shit.
Oh, God.
Like, that was the one that my firework ash got in my eye. Do you remember?
Oh, no.
That was the worst New Year's, man. Anyway, going back to, let's creep back.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
And
he did a rally at MSG. And he talked about
MSG. I'm like,
I know MSG.
Madison Square Gardens people.
FR.
Alex, you know I need to get some MSG. You know.
Yeah, I've got bags of it. Anyway,
no,
so
you
come round and just
I know moto.
Just siphon some. Take one of the little pots, ceiling pots that are empty, and
I'll bring a Tupperware.
Okay, bring a Tupperware. So yes, he is. He runs a show called Kill Tony, which I do watch sometimes, and they bring on a comedian from the crowd or pre-organized for a minute and fresh minute every week, and he roasts them about how good or bad they were.
Oh, right. So it's almost like you're doing a thing in front of a panel.
Yeah, you do a minute, and then the panel tells you how they felt about it.
How's this different from The Last Comedian? Do you remember that TV show?
I never watched it. So.
Oh, okay. No worries. Sorry.
But it's generating new comedy.
Yeah.
Generating new comedy and
a platform for new comedians. Yeah.
Comedians, but like, yes, they are. It is Trump country. Yes, they are in a place where they don't really talk about politics. So him going there and saying Puerto Ricans. Or the island is the island looks like a dumpster.
He said there's a pile of trash floating in the ocean, and it's called Puerto Rico. Let me tell you, as soon as he said that, my heart dropped because I was like, "This guy."
Why did it drop? It's nothing to expect.
This guy said something so horrible about people from Puerto Rico, and I'm like, "You did this in New York," and my heart dropped that he said it so freely.
Yeah.
He said it so freely, and I didn't look at anyone else because he was the opening act, wasn't he? Like, I think after him, several really right-wing people came on and
they were worse.
They were worse.
They were worse.
Like, what's his face? Who got fired from Fox? The one who looks like a man baby with a little bow tie with the side parting, brown hair. Like, that's definitely a hairpiece. What
Fox
is
and Friends
Travis.
No. Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson. He was like, oh, she's like half Mongolian, half da-da-da-da-da-da. And he was just going off.
No. I think Tony, he didn't want the crowd. Because they were too far. It was too far for the crowd, Kathleen. There wasn't like a ha thing. And they only went there to see Trump anyway. But he either won the election for Harris.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
It was a subliminal thing. He should have done that.
This, you know what? I feel really weird because, like, Puerto Rico, no offense, has not been treated very kindly by the US, and that is Democratic and Republican.
Yeah,
it hasn't been treated fairly in terms of access to things, quality of living, etc.
100%. Yeah,
and I personally feel like this was a bad thing to do, to point out the errors of the government and of the party that you're representing by doing jokes. Worst fucking idea, especially in a multicultural city with a high percentage of Puerto Ricans. Like, that's really someone coming into your house and spitting in your face.
Because Puerto Ricans were one of those people that would have happily
voted for Trump. They would have happily voted for Trump
if the policies were there.
Yeah, they would. Not even the policies in terms of like socialism in a way, you know. But that's more Cuban. But like, they would have voted for Trump.
Yeah,
they would have voted for a man.
So like, I think you've got 4 big groups of Hispanic people or Latinas, right? So you've got Mexico, you've got Cuba, you've got the Venezuelan and Central American guys, and then you have Boricuans, and they're a Caribbean island, right? They I'm not sure if they want to be part of America, but the ones...
they want to be part of America, and I think if you ask a Puerto Rican, I'm just assuming that, you know, do you want to be an official state? Because you get different rights with that. Yeah. I think they would say yes.
But there's people there that want it to be no because they're getting tax exemptions.
Yeah.
Like the Jake Pauls.
The Jake Pauls and whatnot. Yeah, living large. But, you know, when that hurricane came through and, like, destroyed the island... Yeah.
Donald Trump doing, like, three-pointers and toilet roll.
Sending them toilet roll. Like, you should get done for that. But the reason why I brought up socialism is because of... like, learning from Mr. T that a lot of Cubans who came to Florida especially... Yeah,
they were escaping communism.
They were escaping that. So they tend to vote Republican.
Yeah, because they feel like socialism is what led them to be...
you know, ostracized and all sorts in their country to be fucked.
Because that's their perspective. And I think I respect that perspective. It's just that it is fraught with like, misunderstandings.
Yeah, and misinformation in a way.
You know, if... Cuba is that way because of the Cuban people, not just because of one dictator. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And anyway, so going back, what was you talking about before?
So just that Puerto Rico, like him doing that joke was one of the worst ideas. If the election was last week, Kamala would have won 100%. The thing is, people have got a very short attention span. And what's been interesting is all these different Latinos and Latinas who are celebrities who have come out and been like, yeah, I'm endorsing Kamala Harris. Harris seat.
Last night she did four major events, and Fat Joe came on.
I was like, yes,
I didn't watch it, but I was like,
he had a really good speech.
Yeah,
he had a really good speech. It was powerful, actually.
Yeah,
but we had J-Lo come and she's like, yeah, Kamala Harris. You've had Bad Bunny, who's one of the biggest, Latin artists. He was like Kamala Harris. You had some people who Nikki X, who's big in Miami.
Yeah.
Who actually was on stage with Trump, and Trump said, "Oh, welcome, she's an amazing artist," and then he came on. It was like, "Yeah, I love you, Trump." He has gone back on it and is like, "Yeah, Kamala." So he's lost a massive chunk of votes.
Oh man, do you know what's his name? FaZe Banks. From the FaZe.
The FaZe crew.
Clan.
Yeah.
He's come out with a Trump.
Shock.
And him and Hassan Piker were having a debate yesterday. It looks like the internet is split. Like, I was like thinking, why do Gen Zers even want to vote Republican? There's a whole generation of people that won't vote Republican, but now Gen Z, because they're fed. They're fed. Look, you got a problem. It's these guys. You can't do this because these guys tell you not to do it, and the Democrats don't have the same will to say, actually, no, it's you, change it, because the lie's already gone around the world faster than the truth will never get out of bed. What was the next thing? Terrifier.
Yes, so we were talking about horror movie The Terrifier, how much like blood and gore and whatnot. I wouldn't want to see that in the cinema with you, Alex, but coming out of that that takes us back to Gladiator 2. Right back.
I was just trying to not lose the trail of thought. No, Gladiator.
Can I read the premise
of Gladiator?
Yeah, it's on Wikipedia. You ready?
Go ahead.
After 2 decades, take 2. Over 2 decades after the events of Gladiator, Lucius, the son of Lucia and Maximus, lives with his wife and child in Numidia. Roman soldiers led by General Marcus Acacius invade. Oh, stop it. Shut up. I'm done. I will go to see this, but...
It looks stupid, doesn't it?
I want popcorn.
I want popcorn.
I want mix. I want salt and sweet.
I want a toffee.
And I'm going to bring like a little flossing afterwards because, it gets stuck. And I think I want a drink.
Kathleen, have you heard of Dune Prophecy?
Dune Prophecy?
Yeah.
Is that the one about the Bene Gesserit?
I don't know.
I think so. I think it's a precursor.
I've never heard of it before looking down this list of things coming out. Get ready, Dune heads, because we're traveling way back in time for Max's Dune Prophecy.
Stop it. It's got Mark Strong in it. Legend.
Set 10,000 years before Paul Atreides' arrival on Arrakis, the prequel follows 2 Harkonnen sisters as their battle to protect humanity from outside threats leads to the formation of the Bene Gesserit.
Oh, I told you. Yeah, it's about the Bene Gesserit.
Devoted fans of the novels take note. The show's story is inspired by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson's novel Sisterhood of Dune, rather than the direct adaptation. So it's got nothing made by the same people that made Dune in terms of company, but not. Oh, that's strange. Emily
really
Watson, Olivia Williams, Judith May, Sarah Sophie Bosmina. Sorry, I couldn't.
Okay, this sounds all right. Would you watch it? It's a TV show, by the way. People listening.
I would give it a chance.
Oh yeah. I think it's a good shout.
But the way these things work,
it'll be on Sky Atlantic, so Now TV in the UK.
Do you know what I've missed out, Kathleen? London, British TV. I feel like it's been dead. But I haven't watched any of it. Can you help me out?
Like, so much has happened in British TV, and because we stream mainly, we're losing out on what's happening on like TV. Yeah. Like, I really kind of got into Traitors, which is on BBC iPlayer, and that's the only thing I go onto iPlayer for, because I don't see the benefit in anything on there because it's the same shit. And another thing that's popped up on Netflix is called The Diplomat. And I've seen like the trailers, Diplomat Season 2. I saw the trailer of Season 1 and I thought, this looks all right, American Diplomat in the UK. And good actors, good cast, but why is it coming through me from Netflix rather than British TV?
Yeah. That's how I saw Peaky Blinders on Netflix before I saw it on BBC iPlayer. I'm gonna say, I'm just looking at this now on BBC iPlayer, and first impression is either like it's not very well laid out. I think my problem was they got rid of BBC 3.
Oh yeah,
which was aimed at people my age,
yeah,
and was more available, and now there's Doctor Who.
So they streamlined their services and then like added all the sort of BBC 3 things that would have watched their main stuff because they were quite popular. But then they didn't give enough. No. It became like fucking family shit or old shit.
Yeah, I mean, I was still watching CBeebies.
You know what? CBeebies wasn't bad, man.
CBBC had some good stuff where when I was a teenager going into adulthood, I was still watching the shows.
Yeah, I feel like, to be honest, I kind of moved on to CITV. Yeah. Because that's when anime started really popping off, like Pokemon and it was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it on it. Digimon, I'm watching it on it.
Yeah, but they never finished anything. Like,
no.
Do you remember Reboot? Right.
Stop, Alex.
And they didn't finish it.
Alex.
It's not like we weren't watching it anymore.
They just stopped. They just stopped. Okay, guys, I know you don't know what Reboot is, but Reboot was a Canadian CGI mid-90s or early 90s TV show about the computer characters in a computer who kept like the computer going, and it's really, really good. It's based in a kind of city called Mainframe, and there was different people and they dealt with viruses. It was really good, and it was all CGI, early 90s, mid-90s CGI, and it came on British TV, and it was really freaking good. It had solid bloody story. You know, when the user logged in, everyone had to battle and survive. Wicked. The issue is that I think it was ITV, right, Alex?
No, it
Channel 4?
It was ITV. It was CATV.
ITV didn't show the last couple episodes of the final thing. Like, you know, it was coming to the end and they didn't show it. So it only took until the internet and YouTube and everything where now it's actually available online. Took like 20 years. I still haven't watched the end.
Me neither. I think
Marisha has, though.
saw clips of it because I showed it to where she could watch it. But
oh man, I always wanted to cosplay that as well.
Oh man.
But the thing is, like, no one would know what I'm doing. I would just be like, yeah, call me Dot Matrix.
There'll be someone. Someone.
You know what? I'm gonna put that on my cosplay list.
But I think they Reboot, didn't they?
They did. They tried to do reboot. Reboot Revelations.
Reboot Revelation. The Guardian Code.
Was that what it was called?
On Netflix.
Ugh.
Already cancelled, I think.
Yeah, because no one knew what the fuck they were doing because it's not that generation.
Guardian Code.
It wasn't that big. It wasn't like He-Man and She-Ra. It was very unique because they were using niche. CGI because no one else was really using it.
But like, oh man.
Great show. Great fucking show.
It was a great show, and great show.
Characters. You know how many times I wanted to just hit my chest like, reboot.
Reboot. Oh man.
That was so good.
Like, from my perspective, it was the life of a megabyte or a sprite.
Yeah,
or
megabyte.
Bits of data inside his computer.
Yeah.
And every time you put a game in, a cube would come down.
Yeah.
And like, if they lost the computer, if the computer game won, the computer would crash.
Well, the programs inside would die.
Yeah.
They would lose.
Yes.
Yeah. So the computer had to win to survive.
To survive.
Oh, so good. That's so fucking good.
That premise that's such a cool premise and was delivered in such a good way because it was early days of free CGI. Some of the animation was a bit slow and a bit, you know, but it was still good enough. Just especially when they were hovering on the little board.
Yeah.
Things,
Oh
it was
my
still good enough.
Yeah.
The fight scenes.
Oh.
You just see loads of bullets and light things. I don't think anyone's hitting anyone. Like, especially the battles toward the end of it. Like, you got these. Like,
so good.
Oh,
so freaking. And even like one of the games, Enzo falling in love with like the little girl from one of the games and being able to take her out of it.
Yeah.
That like really changed the lore.
Yeah.
And then like the whole thing of the Guardian. So what's his name? The main guy, Bob.
Yeah.
You know, not actually being from Mainframe because he was traveling along and he's meant to protect Mainframe.
Yeah, he's been sent as a protector. That was his patch.
So if you see it as like the body, he was a white blood cell.
Yeah.
You know, he was just going through and he was protecting his like organ. You know, he's protecting his area.
Yeah, but it's still like a foreign body though.
Yeah, but then but he still had to deal with viruses.
Yes.
Like Megabyte and his sister. I want to say what's her name?
No, she was called. Oh wow.
Hexadecimal.
I know all these words, all these specialist words that only computer nodes were.
Well, not Enzo, because like not me realizing Enzo has nothing to do with the computer.
I think it might have something to do with it. Enzo computer jargon.
But Hexadecimal, she was such a psycho bitch. And her character changed face, kind of like the comedy.
Yeah,
and,
the drama masks.
Yeah, the drama masks. So when she was upset, it was like tragedy face. I swear, that is actually a cosplay. Thinking about it,
yeah, I'd say that would be a good cosplay.
Yeah, Hexadecimal.
Went straight to fandom. Enzo computer jargon.
Loads of people like. I didn't realize they paired them.
Who?
Bob and Hexadecimal.
Bob and Hexadecimal.
Yeah.
They had a moment, but it was always meant to be Bob and what's her face?
And Dot, yeah.
Dot.
Yeah.
But like Dot Matrix. Her name was Dot Matrix.
Her name was Dot Matrix. Oh, someone did a Hexadecimal cosplay. Ooh, interesting. People are on it, you know. You know what? I think I'll do this too.
Let's have a look at this.
That is kind of... I'll just turn up to something. No one knows who the fuck I am.
God damn. I can hear her voice.
She was like...
Through... just watching this person, just this cosplay, I can hear the voice.
Can we, like, admit that it was probably Eartha Kitt who did her voice or something?
No,
it was so... Shirley Milliner. Okay, so it wasn't Eartha Kitt.
But she was very, like, alluring... Hexadecimal cosplay.
Hexadecimal, who was also affected Mainframe. She lives in a warped section of the city called Los Angeles. Oh my god, Alex!
Who was the guy? The main old guy. It was just Fong.
Fong? I feel it was Chinese because they really did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very early aughts, people. It wasn't politically correct. Let's say that. Is it Fong?
No, I think Hexadecimal would be in my top 5 characters.
Really?
Yeah, I think because she didn't always appear that much.
Yeah, Fong was actually Vietnamese because it's Phong. Oh, Alex.
I love the way you had to narrow it down. Shirley Miller.
He's the oldest sprite in the mainframe.
Ah, that's why. He's just a little sprite, oldest one.
Keeper of the core.
There was a reboot panel.
All right, guys, let me tell you a little bit of like Alex and Kat history. When we were kids, Alex and Dad, everyone used to take the mick because there was this part in Reboot where they went to like a diner. Sorry, you laughing. Al's diner, and essentially whenever they take an order, they would like shout back to Al in the kitchen, and he would never hear what's being said, and he would just shout back, "What?" So, I was experiencing that. Have I explained it well, Alex?
The one time we shouted for you, and we were watching, like, "Oh, it's on!" What? And it was like well timed from that point onwards, because it was just like Kathleen. She I think someone said Kathleen is like Al from the kitchen.
I think Dad said it.
And like and you wasn't in the room at the time. Like, oh, what's sound like from the kitchen? Let's call Cat. What? And we're like, oh no. And then that was actual entertainment.
I was that person.
Kathleen, I'm looking at BBC iPlayer still, right?
Oh yeah.
And Miranda's still on here. Like, they need to delete that show.
Oh,
2 pints of lager, a pack of crisps is back on there.
Oh, it's like...
I
just want new stuff, BBC, please.
Taboo.
Like, I'm paying for
Season
this
2,
fucking thing, this license. Like, can you give us new shit, please?
And do you know what the worst part is, right? They leave it for years to do sequels, second seasons.
Alex, we waited how long for Sherlock?
5 years, wasn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
Something like that. I mean,
sorry?
They only do 3-episode seasons as well.
3 episodes. Each episode is like an hour and a half. And then 5 years? Do you know how much, no offense, this isn't racist, but you know how much certain people age in a certain amount of time?
No offense, this isn't racist. Do you know how much people age?
There's no way that Sherlock in season 3 looked like it was 5 minutes after season 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it pretended to be dead for a year, remember? It's like, pretended to be dead. And everyone became the people that were hunting him down and calling him, "I don't believe you." Were like, "Oh, we miss him. We need him back."
Yeah, I think the one clip of Lestrade seeing him and then just giving him a hug, I was like, "Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely."
I like the actor who plays Lestrade because he was in a lot of shows where he was like a similar kind of character, and I think he should have done more in the world, but like he probably will do. It's still time.
I feel the same way about him as I do. Remember the actor from the main Viserys from House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
I felt
voice acting work though.
Yeah, but I feel like he just did a lot of British work, and then House of the Dragon kind of propelled him into international spaces, if that makes sense. But he probably was there already, but like I don't think the Americans clocked him as well.
What's that thing that Jeff Goldblum show that got cancelled?
Jeff Goldblum show.
He had a show.
Oh, the fucking sorry for my language. The fucking Chaos. It was on Netflix. It was about
Netflix.
the Greek gods being like social media stars.
And it looked like final place. No, what's that? The last
Good Place. The Good Place. How dare you? Okay, The Good Place is so much better.
I mean, in terms of the shooting.
Yeah, in terms of the visual. The brightness of everything.
Yeah. The color palette and everything.
The Good Place. Such a great TV show. Check it out on Netflix. It's available now.
Is it still there?
Yes, because it's so good.
Is San Clute Diet on this too?
Yeah, it is, and it just makes me upset that there'll never be a sequel for it because all the actors have moved on.
Well, Santa Clarita.
Yeah, Santa Clarita Diet.
I stopped after they coughed up that ball. That ball. Like, I was like, okay.
You know what? The ball grew legs.
Oh yeah, I saw that bit as
Mr.
well.
Ballison. And the ball eats things.
Like people?
No, eats like other clams.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There's some shows that I'm not missing.
I think it ended on a cliffhanger, and ideally what I would like is just one episode, a long one, just to wrap up all the storylines. That would have been nice.
I'm going to go to Disney to see if there's something I've missed.
Yeah.
Because some of those shows, that were Foxy shows
Yeah.
are Disney iPlayer.
Disney Can I just say one thing actually on that note?
Disney Plus.
On Disney, you're talking about shows. Agatha All Along. That has finished literally, I think, this weekend. Yeah, or like Friday or something.
So released it all at the same time, did they?
No, they did it weekly. And now the last episode's out.
So how many weeks was that?
I don't know. Or 2 every week. I don't know. But essentially, it's finished now. And I'm not necessarily interested in the magic side of the MCU because I think it's been poorly handled. And also, they announced that the TV show for Blade is cancelled.
What?
Yeah.
Man.
After 5 different directors, after in and out, it is officially cancelled.
Get Wesley Snipes back.
You know what? The fact that Wesley Snipes in Deadpool and Wolverine literally earlier this year was like, there's only one Blade. And the fact he said that on camera, I was like...
Because I was there thinking that maybe Ryan Reynolds has always been Deadpool. And like, how far back can you try? Like, was he Deadpool in that Blade thing?
He could have actually been Deadpool then, because he had 2 swords, right?
Yeah, he was doing the sword cutting bullet things.
If his name was Wade, I'm out. I'm gone. Let's Google it, Alex. What was Ronald Blade Trinity?
Blade Trinity.
You know who didn't survive Blade Trinity? Jessica Biel's career. I can say that. Okay.
She married fucking, what's his name?
No, her career didn't survive that.
She married
Justin Timberlake. Worst idea. He then got arrested for like drink driving. It's called the Hannibal King, and he's actually a character in Blade. In so he's an actual character. But let's just call him Wade Wilson.
I don't have that on my screen.
Really?
Oh, Hannibal King.
Hannibal King. He's a member of the vampire hunter group known as the Night Stalkers, allied with Blade.
Hannibal King.
And can I just note, this is a complete 360. The fact that Blade does a guest appearance in What We Do in the Shadows when they have a council moment, a council of vampires come together.
Yeah!
It means that What We Do in the Shadows.
Is it the same council meeting as in the first season?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The fact that he's there on a TV because he's got really bad Wi-Fi. And they call him the Daywalker.
Daywalker, you don't.
Uma Thurman. Sorry, Uma Thurman, not Uma Thurman. And what's her face from Constantine? Skinny and British, looks like David Bowie. Forgot her name. She's in Constantine. She's got the wing. She's the angel. Michael. Fucks up. What is her name?
Oh, Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton. Okay.
Yeah.
Freaking recognizes Blade as a member of the council. Literally means What We Do in the Shadows is actually part of the MCU. Just saying.
Okay. Because we got that connected world thing. Although going back to now you said Constantine, I feel that film is better than people give it.
100%.
And I mean, 100%. Like, when I watched the last 5 minutes after they killed Shia LaBeouf, and
which I still don't get scientifically, but continue. Even though we've argued about this many times, I'm like, no, you should survive that.
You should have survived being thrown up against a ceiling and on the floor.
Yeah, twice.
Maybe some people, you could get hit by a car 5 times and survive all 5 times, but like
triple down the stairs and you're gone.
Yeah, Like I remember hearing, one of the saddest things. This older guy, full of life, right? Seen him 2 days before, fell over.
Oh,
right.
Smacked his head, broke a leg, ribs. Was dead 2 days later, right? Yeah.
But it was because it was such a bad fall.
Yeah.
And
he's older, so he's more vulnerable.
But because he looked younger, there wasn't the immediate, oh, sir, do you need help? Let's get you an ambulance. And that's
terrible.
Do you know what I mean?
That's actually terrible.
Anyway, so what was I talking about?
Blade cancellation. What time is it, by the way? Because I feel like this may have hit the 2 hour
20
mark.
to 4.
No, on the...
on here.
No, I mean like on the.
No, because it's an hour and 34 minutes.
Oh right, no, we're still good. All right, let's keep going.
So no, don't mind wrapping up if we talk about something. Subject we want to talk about both.
Yeah, okay. Let me pull up the list, and Alex, you can pick. So, amongst your lists, you were going to talk about. We spoke about Those About to Die. We haven't spoken about Young Thug yet. I've done What We're About to Do in the Shadows. I haven't spoken about Abbott Elementary, but that's okay. We've done horrors, but we've only spoken about one horror. And coming out, we haven't spoken about the 3 things that we're going to talk about.
coming out.
Oh, like what's coming out?
Yeah, no.
One's Heretic, which is the.
I said Gladiator, didn't I?
Yeah, and I was going to talk about Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim, and Kraven, Kraven the Hunter.
Tell me about Rohirrim.
Oh, okay. So, Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim is going to be the first piece of animation.
Oh, it's animation.
Animation.
Japanese or...
To be honest, it looks American. It looks American. Animation of the Lord of the Rings story of the beginning of Rohan or early Rohan.
Yeah, so end of the Second Age or...
It's probably going to be in the... Third Age started at the end of... what's his face? Sauron's first beating. So I'm going to say, Second Age. Probably Second Age. It seems to be very much two clans fighting over something, and it's coming from a female perspective, like the daughter of the chieftain or something. She goes through a boss bitch moment, and she's like, I can fight too.
Awesome.
Her childhood friend, this is all from the trailer. Her childhood friend is from a different tribe. They were maybe going to get married to like bring the tribes together, but his dad gets killed. No one knows who kills him, so he blames her tribe and war. So it seems like it's that type of story. I really hope they're not going to do stupid things, because animation you can go a bit more everywhere. So hopefully they stay within the kind of realm that Lord of the Rings has right now.
Did you finish watching the Rings of Power?
No, I stopped because then I was like, no. I had better things to do because I wanted more of Numenor. And when it didn't happen, I was like, oh, really? And then, I just like...
Maybe in the second season, there is quite a lot of Numenor.
I want Numenor to fall, goddammit.
But like, no, I don't think it's going to happen till...
Season 6.
6?
Probably.
Yeah, anyway, but the animation you're talking about, I think there was a people there in Second Age. Let me look up a Second Age map of Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Second Age map of Middle Earth. I think you'll find they were called like the Run or something like that.
Oh, Arun is the area, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's the south. It's south. No, it's like really east. It's like super east, isn't it? That's where the Blue Wizards go.
Oh wow! No, what's happened? Oh wait. They're saying that a lot of land gets taken in Middle Earth.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you. Alex, hear me out. Last year we were talking about Rings of Power and how I said this battle with Sauron is so big, it's huge, and it literally shakes the earth and whole land masses collapse. So if you see it, like it actually disappears. I think it's called it begins with B. I need a map of Middle Earth before the battle, because it's like this whole chunk that's gone.
But that's in the First Age though. That's something that went. So yeah, the Run is in the east though. I thought that's what the precursors to the Rohan was.
Oh, it's it. Eredor. Eredor goes. Woof.
Eredor,
and Linden. It just goes. Boop.
Linden was
no, Eredor's still there. It begins with B. I think it's. I've got Bene Gesserit stuck in my head. I'm not gonna lie.
Beleriand.
Yeah, Beleriand.
Doriath.
Like the land, like as a space, Beleriand. I think the map of Beleriand and land to the north.
Yeah, no, Angolfin and
Yeah, all that goes. Oof.
So I didn't even know because I know that happens before Numenor gets sucked in as well.
Yes, it does. It does.
But like, Numenor gets wiped out by the gods, Iluvatar.
Yeah, maybe Alex. Maybe I fucked up. I think it's the last battle of Morgoth. That's where Beleriand goes under the sea, and then Eredor kind of takes over as the main space that everyone's on. You're right. Luvatar, Errol Luvatar, who is like God, essentially.
Because they go west, isn't it?
I fucking told you, don't come over to Valeria, okay? Keep your ass in Numenor, all right?
Valeria.
Not Valeria. Where else? Don't come to the... that's it, Valinor. Don't come over here, okay? And the fact is, their tallest tower in Numenor can actually see like the coast of it, and they're like, no, you can't come. And they get so jealous, so pissed, and they vamp themselves up like, no, we're a part of it. We can go there. Who are you talking to? And they fucking do it. And yeah.
So also Aragorn and his wife,
Owen.
They are related.
Yes, they are. They are.
His great 17th great grandfather was her uncle.
This is the thing. All right, so I this is where I get confused. Elrond.
Yeah.
Elrond has a twin brother.
Yeah, Elrond and Elmon.
Elrond has a twin brother who they're both mixed race. Okay, they're half human, half elf, and you can choose if you want to be an elf or you want to be a human.
Only half elves can do that.
Only half elves.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, is Owen half elf then?
No, because her dad is full elf now. That's the thing. Like, if I'm human and my dad's half elf, I don't get to choose the way he chose affects my life.
That's true. That's what happened with what's his face with, Aragorn.
Yeah.
So he's from that line all the way down.
Yeah, but there's a few splits. The Dunedain were part of a different people.
Long living.
There's a line of kings, and then there's a line of Dunedain that don't, because there was two brothers, weren't there? It was two. Isildur had a brother, and they were like, big brother has big kingdom, little brother small kingdom.
Yeah.
And we swap over and do things. So they're all from the line of.
It's quite interesting. I think because these are all just like small stories, we do have to like fill it up. And I think I do want to read like the Silmarillion because there's so much in there, and especially the story of Beren and Luthien.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised they haven't built off that. A classic elf woman and warrior guy. I suppose they kind of did that with Aragorn and Arwen, but. This is so much deeper because it's wrapped around Morgoth and the Cimmerals and that whole story.
Didn't they do that in The Hobbit with the...
No. Well, I suppose they did try. She was a made-up character.
Yeah.
And like Gilly is a dwarf, that I think they just...
No, honestly, I've been reading about what happens after the Hobbit, and it's like real sad because like Durin's... Bane.
Yeah.
The Balrog is what?
Yeah,
what actually...
his name is Durin. Well, they've called him Durin's Bane. Yeah, the Balrog.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
There's some moments in this show that look sick. And there's one point where Durin...
Yeah, dickhead.
Durin.
Dickhead.
Durin the Third...
Fucking dickhead.
Gives his son the ring.
Yeah.
And jumps off with his axe to fight this thing.
Wait. Just they know about it. What are you talking about?
No, they didn't know it was there.
Then why the hell was it? Who was he fighting?
It comes out the ground because he's been digging too much with the wing.
But I swear it's too soon.
They're condensing. Everything happens over thousands of years.
But that doesn't make sense.
Why not? The thing is,
Alex, maybe this is something.
They don't have the Silmarillion. They don't have the right Silmarillion, right?
No. Yeah, because that was way before. That was...
No, but it's in that story. That part of the story is in the Silmarillion.
I don't know if it is,
Celebrimbor and the whole...
Oh, it's in the book of the Silmarillion. Because in the Silmarillion, it's like little stories that spread out.
It's what do you call it? It's
anthological.
Anthological. But the way they've done it is condensed it because they don't make good stories in their own right.
Yeah, you're right.
I understand why they've done that. But yeah, they've put like a whole age, like Celebrimbor and the rings.
Oh man, that was
spread over 1,000 years.
Oh my! Oh, I feel so bad for him. But you know how you know a character is gonna die, but seeing their lead up I just think is so tragic.
Yeah,
there's no way to save him because in the story, Celebrimbor gets killed and he's mounted as and the fact that how many people couldn't get to him, like they couldn't get to where he was.
I gotta say. One of my major frustrations with the show was how much people were travelling fast, except when they needed to get there.
All of a sudden, super slow.
How many times they went to Celebrimbor and were like, they're back for days, right?
Yeah.
Then when they want to try and get there, you got to take a 5-day journey this way. They take 3 days to leave. They're like, we know that Sauron is at Celebrimbor's place, right? We know he's there.
Why are we still sitting down? Mate, get my horse.
I need to get a team together. Well, you can't get a team unless you go with Elrond. Okay, Elrond doesn't want to go. Weeks later, okay, I want to go now.
I swear, I feel like they wrote Elrond really... They done him dirty this season. They done him dirty. And it really pissed me off, because it was the beginning of the season as well. And I was like, I really love the actor. He did a great job in season 1. You've written him poorly in season 2. And I just want to wring his neck.
I'd understand if if I'm like, look, please don't do this, and you're just doubling it down and still expect me to be your friend, then I'd understand some of the animosity he has. But yeah, he does like go over the top.
He longs out. Even your king is like, oi,
allow it.
Your king says allow it, and you're still like, no, and you're basically holding the rings over a cliff, like, you know. I'm like, oh my god, and the way in which, like, what's his face, the leader of the orcs, is able to walk all his orcs from Mordor all the way to Eriador. I'm like, this guy, that's long, that's length. I swear you guys can't walk out in the sun. What have I missed?
In that journey time, the man, these
What
elves,
have I missed? What have I missed?
What I missed is how the elves just can't move. Like,
These are warrior elves. These aren't just like play on a fucking harp. These are actual warrior elves, man.
Plot armor, plot development, plot speed.
Are you saying all the
mods?
warriors got on the boat and went back to thingy already? And there's only one guy with a bow and arrow who's holding the whole of Middle Earth down. Fuck off. Fuck right off.
Anyway, and then they had, what was quite nice was that Tom Bombadil character was introduced. Did you see
Finally,
that one?
well, you know what? Really badly, I skipped a lot of the not Gandalf moments. But then once I heard it was Tom Bombadil, I actually went back and watched it. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Because Tom Bombadil is the author writing himself in, you know, and that's really cool.
Do you reckon that's the case?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have said, a lot of people like, believe Nerd of the Rings and whatnot. They're like,
but like, he's not a god.
No, but he has like,
but he's like a god in terms of what we would assume a god would be. He does magic, but he doesn't. He is magic rather than he's a conjurer of tricks.
Conjurer of tricks.
But like
tricks are for kids.
I felt that maybe, you know, the storylines develop too slowly.
I'm really sorry. It sounds bad, but I really don't give a fuck what happens to those halflings over there.
I think they did that storyline quite well because it wasn't. You got maybe 20 minutes of footage of them all. It's yes, I'm lost. Yes, we got to run from these guys. Oh, I found some other people, the same people as us, but they stay stationary.
Yeah.
And so there's a legend of our people leaving, and so we're related to you by like 5 generations off. Okay, cool. Maybe we can learn from each other. I think that was quite nice, but they didn't have something to be scared of until at the end, and then it's the end. Do you know what I mean? But I do love. I do. There was this one character called the Dark Wizard.
So this is what the whole like thing over there was. Is he officially Gandalf yet, or is he not Gandalf?
He's Gandalf.
He is. Okay, cool.
Finally, at the end.
Thank you. Yeah.
When he gets his Gand.
Yeah. Stop it.
They were hitting at the branch of a tree we call it Gand.
Yeah.
But then when he saves the pre-hobbits, proto-hobbits.
Yeah, the proto-hobbits.
they go, thank you, Grandelf. Thanks, Grandelf. Grandelf. And he's like, oh, Gandalf.
Oh.
I'm like, oh.
Alex, stop it.
Kathleen, we need to do another Robin Hood film or something like that. Just get something old or something.
Yeah, just
like King Arthur movie or something. We've missed one of those for ages.
You know what? I have missed because the last King Arthur one I watched, I'll never forgive what they did to that horse.
Oh man! All right, I'm Eric Banner. I'm gonna jump off this very high bridge onto a giant elephant. And my horse is coming with me all the way.
My horse is coming. My
horse isn't. See, wait. There's no thing there. Like my horse is blind.
Oh, stop it!
This is 100-foot high elephant.
Jesus Christ!
I swear, Kevin, it's got to be 100 feet high. Right? He's
gunning. This guy is on his horse gunning to literally. Like,
kill some wizards.
Fly over. Like, the bridge is gone. So he needs to get to the other side. And he's using his horse. And just galloping. And then eventually he leaps with his horse. And then he leaps off his horse. The horse keeps going down to like the valley below. And he's trying to get to the other side. I swear. Who was it? Was it Guy Ritchie? Fucking
yeah,
Guy
it's
Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie and David Beckham.
That's what happens when you're married to Madonna. You just think crazy thoughts.
Oh man, you should see her now.
Madonna
looks scary now, actually. By the way,
I don't know because I think Madonna's had a lot of work done.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
and unfortunately, not all of it is complimentary to her face.
So Kathleen, you might be angry with me, but I actually liked the ideas in that King Arthur movie.
Yeah, no, I remember you liked it.
But
I just feel like they didn't have enough magic, like Merlin. You know.
Yeah, I think they tried to recreate. I think there's a lot of deletions and stuff like that, and I felt that if they had made it into like more of a TV show where you could break up things and spend more time on certain subjects, but like I don't know why they're so intent on having like a prevalent black person in the
I feel like there's this whole idea of who was the black person?
The guy from Gladiator. The black one from Gladiator.
I thought it was Denzel Washington, yeah.
Heyman Jeruo. No, the old original Gladiator.
Oh yeah.
We've talked about
Dijon
5 films.
Dijon mustard.
We've talked about 5 films he's been in, right?
And not mentioned him. We've talked about Constantine. We've talked about Gladiator. We've talked about this Dijon mustard. And
what's his name? I need to look up Gladiator's cast now.
It's a beautiful name. He's such a good actor.
His name is Djimon Hounsou. And do you know what? I love him in The Island.
Is that the one with what's his face? I only date you until you're 25.
Who? Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
No, it's
Ewan
McGregor.
Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Yes. So what was he doing? I don't know. I can't remember.
He was a mercenary hired by the one and only Sean Bean to hunt down people that aren't clones in his head yet.
Oh, Sean Bean. The one guy who just keeps dying. Dying.
Papa Midnight, Constantine.
So good.
Armistead. Oh man, but Armistead. That was a great movie. Kind of sad. But
yeah, it was very sad.
Aragon. He was in Aragon.
This guy's in everything.
So
wait, going back to what you were talking about, which was Thingamajiggy. What was it? King Arthur. I really did like the film too. I just think that it sparked this whole kind of dirty English myths modernization sort of bullshit, because then we had the Robin Hood one, and it was like side shooting, like it was side gunning. It's like, stop it. And they were doing parkour and jumping off shit, and I'm like, stop it. We've already had a good Robin Hood film that will never get a sequel. That always breaks my heart.
What?
The guy from Gladiator, Russell Crowe's Robin Hood. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
That was a good Robin Hood.
It has a lot of problems in it though.
Everything has problems.
But it's the most like historically sound. I love that film, but it took a long time for development, and there was not much action until the last quarter.
Yeah.
Like, and I understand the need for developing the characters and but like they cut out a lot, and so you had the kids that were living in the fields. All of a sudden, they come back and start fighting at the end, and in the longer version, there is more of an interaction with them, like their fathers are gone because they've been taken to war, and they have got
literally their own.
So there's a consequence of King Richard's
going
war and constant warmongering.
Yeah.
And because before that had been Laws Wars as well. So I like that. I like that movie, but I want to do a Robin Hood movie where he goes to the Middle East, gets kidnapped, hangs around some assassins.
Oh,
Mongolians turn up. Do you know what I mean? Like,
so he ends up fighting with them against another enemy.
I'm just thinking.
That's a wicked copyright. That's a wicked idea.
When did Genghis Khan and what's his name might have almost met?
Robin Hood.
No, 1162, died 1227. Richard the Lionheart. You could do a story of Richard the Lionheart.
I thought he was in the 1300s.
He 1157 died 1199. So they were around the same time.
That's crazy, because in some ways Genghis Khan feels like he was around during the Egyptians, Like he feels like
oh wow, ancient kind of game.
yeah, because it's such a prolific name.
So Genghis, after the Europeans had left in the Third Crusade, I think there was like a big wave of there was a big invasion of the Mongolians.
Yeah.
And it's very important to know that at one point they could have come all the way to France. They stopped. But Genghis Khan, and I'm saying, I travelled down there with Richard Lionheart and ended up being a friend of Genghis Khan or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Because they got a mutual enemy or something. And then he slowly makes his way back and finds that England isn't the same place. And he has a special bow that can do things. He's got moves. He knows things. And I really like that idea because that was,
it feels good. And you know what? It feels like Assassin's Creed. I like that.
No, I think it's more of a journey, like making it back. It feels more like Hercules. Going from town to town solving problems before you get back to...
TV show. This is TV show level.
Yeah, definitely TV show.
Yes, we can get the budget. HBO possibly.
HBO.
Because that'll be gritty, you know?
What would you call it?
Make my way downtown.
The Hood.
No, the Hood.
Hood.
The Hoods.
No, it's got to be like Loxley or
Robin. Locks. No, it sounds like a hair TV show.
What's Archer in Arabic? Master Archer, like
Go on, Alex. Let me hear
Attaché.
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 Oh, that's actually not bad.
It's not that far away, is it?
Attaché.
Attaché.
Attaché. That sounds so cool. Let me just...
Attaché.
Ow! I just fucking thingied myself again.
It's you touching this. It's a metal.
Oh, that's what happened last time. So I literally just been like shocking myself.
Because you know the way these work? They use little electronics in your hand to make a connection and move the mouse. That's why you can't use a pen on it.
Are you high? This whole time I was thinking it was our heat. And heat
some of that,
removing.
Yeah, some of it is heat.
Are you telling me that the electricness in my body, according to the Matrix, the battery that I am, has been linking with this?
Yeah.
You lie.
Same thing with iPhones. The same thing. But like sometimes you on the old pads, you could be able to just get really close and not actually touch the pad and move it because there was
heat. Like
but you could be able to do it from further away with heat.
Not really, because heat like ends about there.
But if you but it works with your hands cold. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you always stay warm, Alex. There's a core heat. That's why a dead body can't use a mouse pad. That's why vampires aren't on the internet, Alex.
That's a very good point.
So we should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
This one was pure ramble. Alex, thank you so much. Another crazy one.
Yeah, another crazy one. I'll get this all done up. And we should be out just after. And by the time you listen to this, you should have a new president in America.
Yes. And I personally, I hope it's Kamala Harris, but I'm not sure. Oh, shame you got Zach.
No, it was my lip. I was just testing it. It was my facial hair. I was like, oh, it's tickling my face.
Tickling your facial hair.
My beard.
Thank you guys so much. Americans, good luck for tomorrow. Oh, no, today. Because it's today now in America. Please vote. Today. Don't fuck up. And hopefully we don't get another 4 years of Trump.
See, everything you're saying is going to be given to them after they voted.
It's true. No one's going to hear this. But it's for my sense of good mind. Right now, there is hope in the world.
I wish they could hear you because then they'd all vote for Kamala.
If these something could speak. So, Alex, any last notes?
I hope you guys don't ruin the world.
Deep.
It's already fucked up. We don't need more. But you guys look after yourself. And especially to my American friends, don't talk to me if you vote for Trump. That's a joke.
Straight. All right, guys. Until next week. Bye.
Bye. Happy Guy Fawkes Day.
Yes, remember, 5th of November, the gunpowder treason plot. I know for no reason the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. So now I'm going to go and watch V for Vendetta.
I'm going to say it's probably one of the worst plots ever.
You know what? I've heard worse plots.
Do you know, tonight would be the night to watch V for Vendetta.
That's what I just...
No, I'm saying I'm agreeing with you.
All right, guys. Until next week. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, cool.
What is it on?
Oh shit! What is it on? Because it should come on. I want to say Netflix.
I'm gonna say Now TV.
All right, okay. Alex Fiver, yeah.
Let's do this while we're still recording.
Yeah. Okay. Streaming.
Start streaming.
What we got? Oh. None of them.
What?
This is why I hate streaming. People buy your DVDs, okay?
Yeah, own your favorite films.
I think I have this one.
I know you do.
I think I have 2 copies. It's on Apple TV you have to pay. Amazon apparently you have to pay. It's rentable.
It's Vendetta, isn't it? Not Vendetta.
It's Vendetta, yeah. Leaving in 5 days apparently on Sky Store. I don't know what that is. It could be on Prime, but it doesn't look like it's on Prime.
I got this app called Just Watch, which is really good for seeing what is on streaming. Although every time I watch something, look for something, it's never there because it's really old films I'm looking for.
Yeah,
and
it's really hard to find those.
So it's V4 Vendetta. It is on. Oh, you have to rent it from Apple for $3.49, and there's nowhere that's actually got it on their services. So
what type of bullshit? Like, someone on TikTok said, like, really honestly, we no longer own the properties we're buying, and we haven't collectively clocked that everything that we're buying into with streaming services, we don't own the property anymore. We don't own it like we would own a CD or a DVD or a tape or whatnot, or vinyl. No. That's why a lot of people are going back to purchasing DVDs, hard copies, yeah, because they're not keeping these things up forever. We only get snapshots of it.
Well, it's actually quite saddening when you can't, like...
Alex, I was looking for a film recently and Blazing Saddles. I was looking for Blazing Saddles everywhere because I was like, fucking love that movie. I want to watch it. Do you think I can find it anywhere?
I think you could probably get it, but like in, I don't know.
Alex, I got it.
Oh, good. Right.
But no, I'm talking in sense of streaming. If I wanted to like be a good citizen and consumer, and I have Netflix. I have Netflix Ultra HD. Why is it not there? Or why isn't... We've got Prime, we've got Now TV, you've got Apple. You've got Apple?
Yeah, I've got it still.
Do you know what I mean? Like, where is it?
I'm looking... do you know what, Kathleen? I'm going to say this. I would prefer if we... All right, the problem is... The reason there was a strike is because people weren't getting paid enough. Now they're streaming. Yeah. All the contracts were based on TV and cinema.
And rates, like
right?
box
rates
office.
Based on that, right? But if they monetize it in a different way, through the television and through subscriptions, then that becomes a problem because you're not buying 6 tickets for your family. You're buying 1 subscription, everyone watching the same thing. So there's less money free to move around.
And that's why Netflix were very happy to be like per household, no more sharing. And that's why Disney's going the same way. When originally they promoted it as a sharing tool, now they're like seeing the benefits that Netflix have got, that they're looking to go no sharing.
I think Netflix made a bad move for doing that. Although they're making more money, I don't know anyone watching Netflix anymore. They said they were making more money, but it's only one show people want to watch and then they go.
Yeah. It's a bit sad there.
It used to be a database of rental DVDs and stuff, so they had everything on there. Now there's rivals. They've got their own stuff and maybe something that I've already can watch on BBC iPlayer.
But Netflix have a really bad history of like basing notoriety and if they'll give something more money or a second season by how popular it gets online and how many people view it. Like Stranger Things did amazingly well, so they put a lot of their money into Stranger Things. Whereas other like things haven't done so great and they've just cut them. And so like Netflix at one point were just giving out money to anything, everything, and not all of it was good. But the good stuff got caned with the bad stuff. I'm like, fuck's sake, man. Okay, I can't trust you guys.
We got to do like a tier list of favorite cancelled shows.
One of mine, I only just clocked that it got cancelled. I'm so fucking gutted. I even spoke about it on the podcast called Primo. Such a good idea, and it got cancelled. I'm like, what the fuck, man? You don't even give them enough time to develop. Like, you can only do so much in season 1.